my name is Parker Randolph, and I am a aerospace engineering major, and I'm doing minors in leadership and engineering management, actually. I think the big thing for me, like with aerospace, was kind of I just always was looking up as a child, like looking up at the stars and like thinking like, what else is out there? I kind of always just was asking why, and I feel like for me, engineering gives me a lot of those answers. And it's also like really freaking cool. You get to look at building rockets, and I don't know. It's always been a very it's been comprehensively interesting to me in a lot of different ways. So I feel like that's pretty much a big reason for me choosing aerospace. Primarily, right now, I know I want to work with people. So I love the aerospace, I love the math and the science, but I think I find a lot of fulfillment from working with people. So that might be, it might be in the aerospace field. So I might end up trying to be like a project manager or something, so I can actually be leading at the same time. I think immediately after college, I would like to probably take a step back though and not go straight into the field. So I'll probably look at things like maybe the Peace Corps or some sort of volunteering could be cool. I don't know. We'll see. I definitely want to not go straight into aerospace though. One of my most consistent jobs is actually at the Idea Forge on campus, where it's really cool. I basically do about 10 hours a week there, and I've worked there since freshman year. So I've worked there almost 3 years now. And that's kind of a really cool job because I get to basically just build things all day. So it, the idea for just, I don't know if you know what it is, but it's basically like a giant makerspace workshop, 3D printing, laser cutting. There's just like a lot of cool kind of machines there, and you can just really build whatever you want. So I worked there, and I just help students like make personal projects or projects for a class. And so that's been really cool. I've also been the executive director of the Residence Hall Association for, I guess, for the past semester now. And then before that, I was actually the director of business administration at the Residence Hall Association. So I've been doing that job, which has been kind of a weird, like, I did not see myself doing it when I first came to CU, but it's actually been really pretty cool. So I basically get to lead meetings now is a lot of what I do. So I am basically in charge of running the government that is basically presiding over the residence halls. Like last year, I was on the board of directors, is what we call it. And so I got to see kind of what it was like to be in a similar type of position without COVID. And now that we're kind of experiencing all the COVID drawbacks, it has been really hard because a lot of our work goes towards like programming, for example. And programming is something where we will put on an event in a normal year with 1,000 people in attendance, and we'll have a concert, or a Connect at the Rec is a popular one we do. So we put on a lot of big events, and this year we would like plan an event and then realize we'd be told no, you can't do that, and then we'd plan another event, and so it was a lot of trying to create an experience for first year students that was fun and engaging, while everyone was kind of telling us, okay, COVID, be careful, all these things. So it has been really hard in that manner, and I think our numbers have been down a little bit this year too. Just it's hard to get the word out, like what's going on in our HA and things like that. So it's definitely been hard for that. I just love to. It's so great because I feel like a lot of PLC is just so healthy about the way we kind of meet each other, and there doesn't really feel like there's any competition except for the competition to just be better individuals. And so I feel like that healthy competition is just something that is so hard to foster, but when you do have that, it really is unique. And so I feel like that's kind of my major emotion towards PLC and what it's kind of offered me. And it is definitely one of those organizations, kind of like all, where whatever you put in is what you can kind of get out of it. You have to, you have to go to the events. You have to meet people and be willing and be open to networking and things like that. But if that's all, if you do that, like I think it is really amazing for everyone who does that. So